Your sign looks sharp on a laptop, then the printer enlarges it and everything falls apart. The logo turns fuzzy, then letters disappear, spacing feels wrong from across the street, and the file cannot be edited. A sign maker should give you scalable artwork built for the real world, not a tiny flattened preview. Here is the clean, editable SVG workflow. Most quick design tools optimize for a social media-sized canvas. Signs have a different job. They must be understood in seconds, survive huge output sizes, work against changing light, and remain legible from a real viewing distance. A beautiful screen graphic can still become an expensive piece of unreadable plastic, vinyl, board, or fabric. SVG Genie turns a plain English sign brief into editable vector artwork. Describe the business or event, exact words, dimensions, viewing distance, material, palette, hierarchy, and production limits. You get real SVG source with shapes and type that can be refined, recolored, resized, and handed to a fabricator. Data4SEO shows SignMaker at about 5,400 monthly US searches. The current YouTube results focus on sign shop careers, handmade restaurant signs, bandsaws, and woodworking jigs. The missing answer is how to create distinctive scalable sign artwork quickly, then validate it for distance, material, and production before spending money. This workflow covers storefront fascia, window vinyl, trade show graphics, market stalls, directional signs, event welcome boards, real estate signs, restaurant boards, safety, notices, office wayfinding, vehicle lettering, and temporary banners. The format changes, but every effective sign needs a ruthless hierarchy and a clean vector master. Start with the physical situation. For example, create a storefront sign for Night Owl Coffee, viewed by pedestrians and drivers from 30 feet away. Feature Night Owl as the dominant line, coffee and late-night pastries as support, and combine a simple crescent moon with a steaming cup. Now add constraints: 12-foot wide horizontal fascia, cream and electric violet on charcoal, bold geometric lettering, maximum 3 colors, thick shapes, generous spacing, no. Gradients, no photography, no tiny details, strong contrast in daylight and at night, and clean, editable SVG with separate logical elements. A few seconds later, you have several vector directions instead of one flattened mockup. The name, descriptor, moon, cup, border, and background remain editable. You can widen the lettering, simplify the icon, test another color, create a stacked window version, or scale the artwork from a sticker to a building without pixelation. Compare the deliverables. A PNG is a fixed grid of pixels. Enlarge it far enough and the edges soften. An SVG stores the artwork as geometry, so curves and letters stay crisp at any size. Exposure raster proof when needed, but keep the editable vector as the production source of truth. Use this prompt formula. Name the sign type, audience, environment, viewing distance, dimensions, exact copy, and desired personality. Define the hierarchy, palette, contrast, minimum line weight, material, lighting, installation context, and prohibited effect. Finish with simple bold shapes, production-safe spacing, and clean editable SVG. Design for the glance. The business or destination should land first, the category or action second, and supporting detail last. Remove anything that competes with the main message. If a driver, shopper, or event guest cannot understand the sign in 2 seconds, decoration is stealing attention from its actual job. Test at the real viewing distance before production. Print a reduced proof and step back, or place the design into an accurate side photograph. Check letter height, contrast, glare, surrounding clutter, mounting height, and nighttime lighting. Squint at it. If the message disappears, simplify and enlarge the important parts. Confirm the fabricator's rules. Vinyl cutting needs weedable shapes. Routed letters need minimum stroke widths and secure mounting. Illuminated signs need spacing around LEDs and returns. Large format print needs bleed and color setup. Ask for the preferred file format, color mode, scale, cut paths, and safe area requirements before approval. Once the master works, build a sign family. Keep the type, icon, palette, border logic, and spacing consistent, then adapt the hierarchy for storefront, window, directional, counter, event, and vehicle formats. A coherent vector system makes every location feel like the same brand without forcing one layout everywhere. Because the result is SVG, designers can refine paths in Figma, Illustrator, or Inkscape, fabricators can inspect geometry, and marketers can export crisp versions for maps, websites, menus, and announcements. One editable master connects the physical sign to the rest of the brand instead of becoming an isolated file. The payoff is not merely making a sign faster. It is finding a strong direction while every element is still editable, then preventing costly reprints caused by blurry artwork, weak hierarchy, poor contrast, fragile details, or the wrong production setup. One sharp vector master supports every size, surface, location, and future update. You can try SVG Genie free with no credit card required. After that, credit packs start at $9 with no subscription to cancel. If one editable design prevents a failed print, avoids manual tracing, or becomes a complete sign family, the value is immediate. So stop sending tiny images to a large format printer. To svgenie.com, describe the sign, audience, distance, dimensions, and production constraints, generate bold editable SVG artwork, test it in the real environment, confirm the fabricator's rules, and keep one crisp vector master for every location, size, material, and future update.